Lee Min-ho's birthday controversy, the gift that divided the internet. When Lee Min-ho posted what seemed like an innocent birthday celebration photo, he had no idea it would trigger one of the most heated debates in K-entertainment this year. The 38-year-old Hallyu superstar, who's been winning hearts for nearly 2 decades, suddenly found himself under brutal attack for doing something that was once considered perfectly normal. What could possibly be so controversial about a birthday celebration that it would turn fans and critics into warring camps overnight? The answer lies in a single image that has everyone talking, and what it reveals about the dramatic shift happening in celebrity culture right now. This isn't just about birthday gifts anymore. It's about power, responsibility, and whether our favorite stars are living in the past while the world moves forward without them. Lee Min-ho's June 22nd birthday has always been a massive event for his global fan base. Year after year, the actor would share photos of rooms absolutely packed with elaborate flower arrangements, luxury gift boxes, balloons, and towering birthday cakes sent by devoted fans from around the world. This year was no different, or so he thought. The photos showed the same overwhelming display of fan love that had become his signature birthday tradition. Mountains of presents stacked so high they nearly touched the ceiling, bouquets that would make a royal wedding jealous, and enough balloons to lift a small house. But the internet's reaction was anything but celebratory. Within hours, Korean media outlets were publishing scathing critiques of the display. 10 Asia, one of Korea's most influential entertainment publications, didn't hold back in their condemnation. Social media exploded with comments that cut deep. Lee Min-ho acts like receiving and posting gifts is still normal when other stars are encouraging donations instead. The criticism was relentless and personal. Considering how serious environmental issues are these days, proudly showing off balloons and flowers every year feels incredibly tone-deaf, wrote one netizen. Another added what many were thinking. It looks like he's silently asking for more gifts next year. The backlash wasn't just about the gifts themselves. It was about what they represented. Critics saw Lee Min-ho as a relic of an older era of celebrity culture, one in which flaunting fan devotion through material displays was not only acceptable, but expected. But times have changed, and apparently, Lee Min-ho hadn't gotten the memo. The environmental concerns were just the beginning of a much deeper conversation about what it means to be a responsible celebrity in 2025. What made the controversy even more damaging was the stark contrast between Lee Min-ho's approach and what other top Korean celebrities had been doing. The entertainment industry had quietly undergone a massive cultural shift that Lee Min-ho seemed to have completely missed. G-Dragon, the Big Bang leader and fashion icon, had set a powerful precedent by doing something revolutionary on his birthday. Instead of showcasing fan gifts, he donated 81.8 million won, that's about $60,000, to the UN Refugee Agency. The message was clear. Celebrity influence should be used for social good, not personal glorification. Park Bogum, another heartthrob in Lee Min-ho's league, had also taken a completely different approach. The actor publicly stated that the sentiment matters more than the gift and began politely declining fan presents. His fans respected the decision, and if anything, it made them love him more. The move was seen as humble, environmentally conscious, and socially aware, everything that Lee Min-ho's birthday display was not. Even more damaging was the example set by Gong Hil-jin, who happens to be Lee Min-ho's co-star in the recent drama When the Stars Gossip. Since 2022, she had been actively discouraging fans from sending gifts, explaining her reasoning in heartfelt social media posts. The carbon emissions from shipping gifts, the expensive cakes I can't finish, all the packaging materials, it all makes me feel uncomfortable, she wrote. While I'm deeply moved by receiving so many flowers and gifts, and I feel incredibly loved, they're also incredibly wasteful. Her words hit different when compared to Lee Min-ho's annual gift showcase, making his tradition look even more outdated and irresponsible. The contrast couldn't have been starker. While his peers were evolving with the times and using their platforms to promote sustainability and charitable giving, Lee Min-ho appeared stuck in the past, still operating under old-school celebrity rules that the public no longer accepted. Industry insiders began whispering that this wasn't just about birthday gifts. It was about whether Lee Min-ho understood his role as a global influencer in an increasingly conscious world. But Lee Min-ho's devoted fanbase wasn't about to let their idol get dragged through the mud without a fight. The response from his supporters was swift and fierce, creating an online battlefield that revealed just how divided people were on this issue. "These are gifts we genuinely want to give. What's the problem with that?" demanded one fan. The defense arguments came flooding in. "He's simply sharing joy with his fans, so why should outsiders have so many opinions?" And others got more heated. "He didn't force anyone to send gifts. He's just showing appreciation for his fans' love." The fan defense highlighted a crucial point that critics seemed to be missing. For many international fans, sending gifts to Lee Min-ho wasn't about environmental impact or social responsibility. It was about connection. These fans, many of whom would never meet their idol in person, saw gift-giving as their primary way to communicate love and support. Taking that away felt like severing the only real bond they had with their favorite star. Some fans pushed back against what they saw as forced social consciousness, arguing that charity shouldn't be mandatory and that genuine gift-giving was being unfairly demonized. "Why should every celebrity interaction have to be about donations and causes?" one fan wrote. "Sometimes people just want to celebrate someone they admire without being lectured about carbon footprints." The fan community began to fracture between those who supported the traditional gift-giving culture and those who agreed with the critics about modernizing fan interactions. The controversy also revealed uncomfortable truths about celebrity-fan relationships in the social media age. Critics pointed out that Lee Min-ho's annual gift displays might be encouraging excessive spending among fans who felt pressured to participate in increasingly elaborate birthday tributes. Some fans admitted to spending money they couldn't afford just to see their gifts featured in his posts, turning what should be joyful celebration into financial stress and competition. This birthday controversy has become much more than a debate about presents and flowers. It's exposed a fundamental clash between old and new celebrity culture that's been brewing for years. Lee Min-ho finds himself at the center of a conversation about authenticity versus social expectations, tradition versus progress, and individual choice versus collective responsibility. As he approaches his 20th anniversary in the entertainment industry, the question isn't just about whether he'll continue accepting birthday gifts. The real question is whether global superstars like Lee Min-ho can afford to ignore the changing expectations of their role in society. His peers have already made their choices, using their platforms to promote causes, encourage responsible fan culture, and model the kind of conscious celebrity behavior that younger generations expect. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho's birthday display looks increasingly like a relic of a time when celebrities could simply enjoy fan adoration without considering the broader implications. What makes this controversy particularly fascinating is that there might not be a clear right or wrong answer. Is it fair to demand that every celebrity turn their birthday into a charity drive? Should fans lose their right to express love through gift-giving just because it's not environmentally perfect? Or is Lee Min-ho simply behind the times, clinging to outdated traditions while the world moves toward more meaningful forms of celebrity-fan interaction? As the dust settles on this birthday controversy, one thing is certain. The days when celebrities could showcase fan gifts without facing scrutiny are over. Whether Lee Min-ho adapts to these new expectations or continues defending traditional fan culture will likely define how his career evolves in the years ahead. The choice is his, but the internet will definitely be watching. Disclaimer: celebrity culture and fan interactions continue evolving rapidly, with increasing emphasis on sustainability and social responsibility. This controversy reveals broader conversations about environmental consciousness and appropriate use of celebrity influence in modern society.